Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
Well, I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Like, stapling this shit. Like, follow me on Instagram. That's Turn it out. Let's look it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Niggas not wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, my boy?
Why nobody told me baseball jerseys was fire, bro? Like I slept on baseball jerseys for a minute.
Again, that be y'all New York dudes is too bougie. Like all y'all niggas want to do is wear want to wear butters and white tees all day. Like my lord, diversify your.
Hey yo, you know what's funny? No bullshit, right? She was going through the laundry yesterday. She was like, "Yeah, what you do? Buy like a white tee every week or something? Like, why is there so many white tees?" I be like, "Yo,
Jesus.
you wanna?" The white tee is sufficient.
I get it. It's the summertime. It be hot. You know what I'm saying? The least amount of clothes as possible. However, ain't nothing like a good jersey, man. Jerseys is underrated, man. I know the older you get, they be like, "Oh, you can't wear jerseys." The fuck I can't.
I can't. The football jersey joint out there. So, nah, niggas. I know it's fall time, but I stepped outside this weekend. Salute to Trez and his car that he had going on Falling Point. You know what I'm saying? It was some nice battles. Yo, my nigga DJ threw up. He pulled the chest.
No, because DJ ain't never projectile vomited on his opponent. Like
chest project. No. Did you see you didn't see the clip?
I saw the clip. I just can't get the nigga name right. It don't even matter. All I kept thinking about was 8 Mile. Nigga, you ate that badass spaghetti from that mama. Your mama told you to throw that spaghetti away. Your lazy ass went and ate that spaghetti knowing good goddamn well she told you to throw that shit 2 days ago. But you gonna go say, blessings up. Nigga, that shit didn't work.
I dug into the event. I pull up late. I was at work, so I missed Hitman and Mook, all that good stuff, right? First, he see me, he's like, "Yo, what's good, bro?" So it's popping. He said, "Bro,
you should have asked him that he washed his hands and brushed his teeth."
Wait, hold on. Now, hold on. Salute to Hope Trilly, because Hope Trilly said somebody threw up. She just didn't know the nigga name, right? So I see him. He like, yo, I pulled the chest. I was like, "Yo, you out here choking, bro?" Pause. And he was like, "Nah." I said, "So what you do?" I said, "Yo, you ain't throw up, did you?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Not once."
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, not once." He said, "Twice." I said, "Twice?" Oh
no, nigga, battle over. First of all, battle over, and I need a new fit.
Yeah.
Battle over, and I need a new fit.
So you know the crazy part about it? The people in the building still had him winning.
Hell no, nigga. Automatic L. Automatic.
The people said the material was still fire, even though the nigga threw up. It still
that nigga had halitosis, Zachley's breath, all type of bullshit. Bro, you ain't brought no toothpaste. You ain't hell no. Who is he battling? Shame on that person. I'm walking off stage and I'm getting my second half, regardless if I rapped or not. Nigga, you're not about to throw up on me and tell me I gotta stand there.
They said the nigga he battled still lost the battle even with DJ throwing up. I said, "Yo, that's crazy. That's wild." I gotta ask him, did he like pose? Did he feel like shit? Cause that whole stance it's like, bro, like you couldn't just turn around, walk off. Like it was just you was and then like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
literally that's nasty work.
Nah, it's a couple niggas that did their thing. Trez battle just be, I ain't gonna front. Trez said after the hollow battle, he on the kill streak. I said, "You on the kill streak?" He said, he ain't like that battle, bro. So any nigga that stand in front of him, this is his public service announcement. It's up in it. He ain't
when we gonna get the chef on the show?
We'll see.
We got Ab pulling up tomorrow.
You know what
I'm saying? Shout out URL. You see he on the him and URL, you know what I'm saying? They back on good terms now. They back on good terms now. He on this outside. URL versus the, you know what I'm saying, on-site card. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know none of them niggas they battling. I don't know none of them niggas them URL niggas is battling.
Collab joint. You talking about the collab joint? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. I was like, I had to think about it. Like, I know I ain't that far out the loop. What else is going on?
What you mean? Let me show you what else is going on, sir.
What else is
this is going on, sir.
This is going on.
This is going on, sir. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is we talking about, man? First, this is a 57-minute fucking face-off.
Yo, I'm mad. No, this is no disrespect. Salute to Direct. When niggas don't have to ask questions and the battlers do the job for you, all you gotta do is just sit. Like when
that's what makes certain people, certain battlers top tier though. Respectfully.
Like when you sit, like they're just having their own back and forth. Like you slide your questions in there, here and there, but you don't gotta they do the talking. They sell the battle. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean he definitely got a layup. That's a lob. That's a lob. You got Hitman Holla who don't need no questions. He got all the questions. He got all the answers. You got Murder Mook who got all the questions and all the answers. All you gotta do is say what I will say. 1, 2, 3.
Nah, salute the right, salute the owl, salute the Mook, salute the Hitman. Salute that this just happened on Saturday and they dropped it today. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's gonna take us a month to really break this thing down. There was so much said and so much not said in this face-off.
I ain't gonna front. I had to watch one half to watch the other half. Like I was like, this is pause. This is a lot to dissect. It was like, yo, what?
No, it definitely was a lot to dissect. So what we're gonna do is, you know what I'm saying? What I did is I took notes. You know what I'm saying? I took notes. Just like it was a bar recap. I got a face-off recap, man. I got highlights, things I want to talk about, things I want to ask you about. Yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. Shout out TBL again. Takeover Battle League September 13th is going down. Houston, Texas. I cannot wait. Oh,
that's it.
Hold on. Before we get to that, man, shout out my girl Blue Cocaine. Did you know Blue Cocaine performed at Rock Nation last weekend?
I'm gonna say yeah and no.
Well, I seen the video. I talked to her personally, man. She had a phenomenal set. So shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Music streaming on all platforms. We're definitely gonna get her on the show soon. But she's definitely one of the ones. But hey, did you see Coffee's outfit though? Did you see Coffee outfit though? Again, she was out here looking. No, fuck that. She was out here looking like a chocolate sundae. You know what I'm saying? With some strawberry drip. Some, like, I don't even know, man. Like Neapolitan ice cream, maybe. Like
I was about to say, all she was missing was the.
No, she had white toe. I feel like she had white toenail polish on. If we ask her, I bet you she, bro.
All I'm saying is, you know, she was. I mean,
hey, I bet you this. If y'all don't think she Mount Rushmore for her rap, she damn sure #1 first round draft pick, first pick when it come to outfits. When it come to putting on that shit for a battle rap event.
Nah, she that like.
Has anybody ever done it better than Coffee?
That ass, but I mean, you know, that's regular shit. Nah,
shout out to her and her stylist.
She definitely had the tweets going crazy, the memes going crazy. Like I said, all she was missing was she chocolate. She had the strawberry on. Well, she was we just gonna leave it there.
We're gonna leave it there. Definitely gonna leave it there. But shout out to my girl Coffee, man. You know it's all love. Cannot wait to get that interview leading up to this official battle going down. Also, Houston, Texas, also Takeover Battle League. But we got to talk about what everybody's talking about in the culture today, man. Hitman versus Mook.
How you feeling?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
That's not because Mook got the let's do this right. I wanted the way the hat is
no, yeah, for all. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie.
Let me take this off. Let's just get this.
The title, the thumbnail on this is Houston. We may have a problem. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Hitman Holla. Shout out to Murder Mook. This is what I will say about Hitman. Hitman is going to be him regardless. I don't give a damn. He could be talking to a monk who has taken a vow for silence. He's going to figure out a way to make this face-off interesting. He's going to figure out a way, or at least attempt every way possible to try to get under your skin to sell this motherfucking fight. The problem is, this is not the same Mook from 3-4 years ago. I don't know who his therapist is. I don't know what type of yoga he's taking, what type of meditation he is doing. But
he said he don't drink no more. He don't bet no more.
Clearly, because Hitman willing to bet him to a tic-tac-toe game. We could have been playing jacks out there. Hitman willing to put it on the floor. I think Hitman, like, when you are a competitor, bro, like it's just innately in you to just put, like, you bet on yourself. When you've been betting on yourself your whole career, it's like, why I'm gonna stop now? It took me 15 years to get this battle. Why, when I get this battle, am I gonna act anything or do anything differently than what I've been doing for the past 15 years? So for that, I can salute Hitman. However, we're not gonna act like this nigga wasn't looking scary. Like, this nigga Murder Mook, bro. This nigga looking scary in his face off. It did not matter what Hitman said to him. He was sticking to his points. He was not taking the Hitman Holla bait that was being thrown out there. He had an agenda. He had an agenda going into that face-off. I've never seen a face-off like that with Murder Mook. First off, he stands firm that Hitman wanted to be him.
I mean, when you say I'm the Murder Mook of St. Louis, it's not you saying that you want to be him, but you basically saying what he is, or wherever. We're gonna say whoever Mook is in New York, I am that in St. Louis. So in some way, some type of stature, you are saying that you are him. You want to be him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you admire what he did over there so much that you are him in your state. You know what I'm saying?
So let me play devil advocate. Could we also say that it is easier to categorize someone if you have someone to compare them to? It's easy to categorize someone if you have someone to compare them to.
All right, so
like, for me, they compare. I'm not an angry fan. I'm not gonna go over the top and do all the yelling and all that other shit. I'm more like a 3-letterman, where, like, I'm trying to do the interviews. I'm really trying to keep it to the battle rap, try to stay out the messy bullshit. So niggas can say, if they wanted to, I guess, Temp is the 3-letterman of the Midwest. That doesn't mean I want to like him, but that means in your mind, you're trying to draw a comparison. You're trying to say, who is he most compared to? Who could he be compared to? And it makes sense. Who carries it just like this person?
So I could flip that, early on, people felt like because I'm funny, like I remind them of Jay Black. Even when I run into Jay Black, he said, you funny, you be cracking a lot of jokes. He was like, but once you really get to know the battle rappers, it's a little different. You're going to have to dumb all that down or whatever. But I let the people say, I would never come out and say, I'm the new version of Jay Black. Like, what the people say, that's the people. When you say it, it's different because you're mirroring yourself after somebody. Like, this is not the blueprint, but this is the blueprint.
Got you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. We having a conversation. We definitely having a conversation.
So the fact that he said that, though, it's like, you could have said Rex, you could have said Lux, but for us New Yorkers who, like, Mook was that. Mook.
So what do you feel? How do you feel about when Hitman says it was all love until Mook got jealous of him? Hitman claims that Mook got the DVD era. Him, Rex, Hoffa, Loaded Lux, y'all the DVD era. But when it comes to the URL, the Ultimate Rap League, that's the house that Holla built. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you why that makes a lot of sense. Because even Murder Mook, later in the interview, in the face-off, when Hitman gets into the numbers, because, you know, Hitman is a number guy, so he going to throw out the views. He going to, you know what I'm saying? That's his ace in the hole always. Nobody got, you know what I'm saying? Nobody averages the views he does. No one can garnish that much attention on a singular platform like Hitman Holla. Where this argument helps Hitman Holla and Murder Mook actually helped his statement. Mook is like, well, if you look at my numbers, when I was battling, everybody could take my battles. You know what I'm saying? Deadass might have a channel. You might be able to watch my battle over there. Temp got a channel. You might be able to watch my battle over there. But when it comes to Hitman Holla, you only could go to one platform. So does that not kind of make sense to Hitman Holla point? Like, this is the house that I built. This is the house that me, Rock, Surf built. This ain't got nothing to do, because if it did, it would have been like Smack Rap Battle League. No, he said this is URL, the Ultimate Rap Battle League. Pushback
around that time, a lot of them was getting deals. So yeah, it was the battle rap aspect of it, but Serious, Mook, Clips, like they was all like getting deals. So that is also the era of battle rappers can't make music. You get what I'm saying? Like, as far as the rebranding of Smack going into URL and Hitman, Surf, Rock, Shine, being like all of them putting up those numbers and doing what they do. Nah, of course they all helped build that. I mean, Hitman definitely helped build that. Hitman definitely averaged a lot of views more than a lot of battle rappers. You know what I'm saying?
His last, hold on. He said his last five battles.
Even in his
last five battles, he said he did 27 million views.
Even in his class, like you know, you got you got the arsenal, but it's when you talk about averaging just views on views on views, not Hitman is definitely that guy. Mook, like I said, I was doing this when we didn't get paid, bro. Like I kicked in the door, like I made this popular. You get what I'm saying? Not him, just himself, but I made this popular. Like before, all the people, like you said, like everybody could just take the clips and then post it. So no, the views don't amount. Now you could say fast forward to help your point where he battles Big K and doesn't average. You know what I'm saying?
It takes a year to get a milli.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, what he did say was, I main event everything. You get what I'm saying? Which is true. I main event everything. You know what I'm saying? When they book me, like they book me the main event, like regardless. But because of his stature, he can do stuff like that. Not saying Hitman can, but when you think of the Luxes and the Mooks, Rex, like it's main Bird, like main event. You know what I'm saying? Stuff when they pop outside. But then when you look at it, those are all people that stepped outside early on.
Got you. What you think about Hitman said he got his respect in Mook's house. Mook ain't getting no battle rap respect in St. Louis. He didn't go get popular in St. Louis. And again, that's a Midwest thing. Like
Mac called my phone, said fly if you fly out here if you need a bus. Hey, Calico. You had to go to New York. There was nowhere else for you to go. I'll just be real here. At that point in time, you had to go to New York. Like, you had to go to New York.
So then, if you saying, but even now, people still feel like you gotta go to New York. Like you gotta go to you have to hit certain venues on URL. You gotta go to.
You have to hit certain venues now. You're right, but at that time. You was only going to New York. You had to go. New York, Jersey, bro. New York, Jersey. It was no, we going to Philly, we going to Atlanta. No, you had to go to New York. So that's
So
for anybody
so does
from
if that's the
Cali
case,
to the Midwest.
if that's the case, shouldn't that statement everybody had to go to New York then? If
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when he says that, like, oh, I got it. Like, Mook, you didn't go. It's like you had to go. That's why I quoted Calico. Smack Cold D said, if you want to, like, you got to come out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to fly out here. This is how you do it. So you have to go to me.
how do you feel about Hitman saying he don't need help versus Mook stating that he does? Now, Mook is not saying that Hitman needs help. Mook is saying Murder Mook need help. Hitman Holla is saying I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody's opinion. I do this on my own. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that statement. I hate that statement.
I will say.
That's a bad statement.
I would say, and this goes for everybody. Sometimes you gotta run shit by somebody, bro.
So
I ain't
here's my
saying that you need help, but you run that shit by me, bro, so I can tell you no.
so this is one of the easiest universal analogies that I use in my work life and in my personal life, and I probably said it on this show before. Even Jesus Christ had 12 disciples. So and I understand Judas betrayed him and all that other shit. However, at the end of the day, nobody got to where they was at with no help. Like,
yeah,
how did you get to wilding out? You had to get help from somebody. Had to like interview, like somebody had to say yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. You stand alone in this shit, but when you say stuff like that, it takes away the human element. It's hard to connect with somebody who says, I've never needed help. I've done this all on my own.
I mean, too, because you could have your mans in them could not be yes men. So you run a bar by them and they like, yeah, nah, that's not it. This battle of this magnitude, I'm not saying you go for help, but I'm saying like you go, you talk to the people. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Cause
But
like you said, Mook
I feel like
sober.
Hitman talks to the people a lot. Again, like I just feel like when you're talking about career wise, and even again, like when you talk about St. Louis battle, or when you talk about the history of battle rap, Hitman wasn't the only one from St. Louis who went out to New York. You know what I'm saying? It was a plethora.
Nah, he wasn't. Nah,
it was a plethora of niggas.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Mook back then, Mook now, Hitman back then, Hitman now. Who's aging better?
I think that's hard to say because one, I think anytime you lose your mother, I don't care how old you are, that's going to impact you in a way that you know what I'm saying, not many people are going to be impacted unless they've had their loss themselves. Unless you lost a parent, and even with that, like even losing a parent, like there's one thing to lose your pops, is another thing to lose your mom. Your mom is the first woman that ever loved you, and that's the first woman you ever loved. So I think Mook had to really go to counseling for that shit. I think, you know what I'm saying, you talk about the drinking, you talk about him being arrested on live, all of that shit that came with it. I think that he's in a place of maturity right now. I think Hitman Holla is mature. I think it's a different level of maturity though. Because it's not like they 37. If they was both 37, they'd be on the same track. But Murder Mook is older than Holla. So like
he is, but I'm talking
because you know what? Even when he said at the end of their face off, and I don't even know if you watched all the way to the end when he was talking about Hitman, he was like, man, you look like I used to look like. I got worried when he said something like, when a grown man say, oh yeah, you look like what I used to look like, that means he about to have a conversation with you. Like
but I was saying battle rap wise, right? Because we seen move. When you go from Big K, you go from Tay-Rock to now. I feel like even the twerk battle, bro, because a lot of niggas don't want to say this. or they just get amnesia. At first watch, we debatably had Mook probably edging that battle. Like, you get what I'm saying? Some people debate. Niggas was arguing Mook.
Who?
I don't remember the round. Bro,
winning the battle? Winning the battle.
When it first dropped, niggas said niggas had to rewatch, bro. You know, I wish I seen tweets and stuff. A lot. It's a few people that had it where they was like, "Yo,
if you talking about Forrest, you talking about Cass, I don't care about his opinion. Respect.
not Cass. But I'm saying, like, what I'm saying is, Mook did
Shout
good
out to my
even
dog,
against
Cass,
it.
It's all love.
And then the whole Arsenal battle, like Mook is getting in, and he ain't even doing no ANG mode. That's the crazy part. He ain't even doing nothing. He just beat Mook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, in battle raps, we've seen Hitman throughout the years mature in his raps. I'm saying at this current state, like material wise, performance wise, like who do you feel like is aging better?
I feel like Hitman Holla has turned himself to a more complete battler. I think, everybody wants to label this battle performance versus, the pen, performance versus angling. But at the end of the day, it's not like, what do you think those stories that Hitman was telling, the Arsenal story, the old Red story, you know what I'm saying? Those are angles. You might not think they angles, but those are angles. Those are schemes. I think his presentation is different. Now, what I will say is this. I think Hitman Holla that lost the easy to block captain, the pushback that he got, because even that was the first time on camera I even had to admit, like, bro, you lost that battle. Like, you could have made it debatable. And when you hear your homies say that, the people that you really know that care about, like you, Hitman Holla, fuck Hitman Holla, they care about Gerald Fulton Jr., you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hitman Holla didn't want to listen, but he had to listen because too many people were saying the same thing about that battle. Now, what we've seen since then, I feel like since then, I don't know if he's actually won the first round in the battle, to be quite frank. And everyone, because remember going into that, Hitman Holla was like, you can't beat a Hitman Holla first round. You can't beat a Hitman Holla first round. Shit, I got Geechee beating him in the first round. I got Ill Will beating him in the first round.
You got Mook beating him in the first round?
You heard what he said. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
I know what you was, I just had to, like, oh, wait a minute.
But to your point, at the end of the day, like, I think Hitman's evolution has been faster because it's been it was the easy battle, which was what, like 2022 to now. It's been like 3 years. He's become league owner. He done got engaged. He a father now. Like those things kind of wrapped all into one. It'll age you real quick. It'll age you real quick. I think Murder Mooks, he's always had this level of maturity. This always the older veteran. But his humbleness shows his evolution. Because he's still saying that he won't say that he respects Hitman the battler, but he says he respects his aura. I'm very interested to see what the narrative is going to be about the other person once they actually see each other on that stage. Because everybody got a plan until you get punched in the face. And please believe, September 13th, niggas is getting punched in the face. It ain't going to be one-sided. I do not believe this is going to be a one-sided battle. I do not believe that somebody's getting 30 in this battle. I do. Hell no.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you watch this face-over thing, is somebody about to get 30?
It's too much. It's too much they got to say to each other. It's too much they got to say to each other. Hold on. He says, Hitman saying, no, we already talked about that. Hitman states the reason Mook doesn't promo is because he's scared. He don't want to piss off the battle rap community. Now, what do you think about that?
I feel like every battle rapper should promo. But at the end of the day, It's Mook. Like it's household. Like battle rap wise, household name. Like you see Mook on a card, you want to see the battle, bro.
Now,
Like,
time out. Now, if we go outside right now and we ask the general people, do you know Murder Mook? Do you know Hitman Holla? What name do you feel like is gonna come up more?
you're gonna get Hitman from Wildin' Out.
Well, you can't say household. I don't care where you can know him from basketball. You can know him from respectfully.
I'm saying like in a battle rap sense, right? If the niggas who watch battle, like whether religiously, faith, like, right? Mook, Rex, Lux, Verb, Hitman. Can I go back a little? Clips, Hollow. Like when you mention those names, it's like I gotta see it. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think outside of besides Verb, don't nobody else really promo a lot of the people I need. Clips don't promo like that. Rex don't promo like that. But nobody of that close. But you know when they get booked, it's the main event, and niggas is gonna make sure they outside to see what happens.
Now we're not gonna act like Murder Mook didn't have one of the best comebacks during this little spiel that Hitman Holla said.
Fucking century,
He said, "My silence is bigger than anything you could ever do." Now, this is what I will say.
That set the tone for the entire face-off, though.
No, it really did. You know what I'm saying? That really did set the tone for the entire face-offs. That's 100% correct. This is what I'll say. I think there's some validity to that point because all the while, Hitman and Bird been going back and forth for like the last 5 months. What has everybody been saying? This nigga Mook is chilling. Where is Mook at? Mook ain't saying too much. Mook don't got to deal with Hitman, with what Hitman Holla got to deal with. So his silence was deafening. We not about to act like it wasn't.
Like I said, everybody should sell a fight. Everybody.
But then Hitman, you know what I'm saying? If Mook threw, you know what I'm saying? If Mook threw the hook right, Hitman dodged it, overhand left, nigga. He said, if you was really like that, why it take you a year to get $1 million with Big K when I done did my last 5 battles and got 27 million? So what good does it do for you to be silent? What is it helping? It's not helping your aura. I'm not scared of you. It's not helping your views. They don't add up to mine. So what does you being quiet do for me? What does it do for the battle rap community? What does it do for our battle?
September 13th, you gotta rap better than me.
And Mook. So then, okay, so there was a slip. He threw you know what I'm saying? Slipped that one. Then Mook was like, oh.
You gotta rap.
Mook said out forever rap better than Hitman. But here's the problem, Mook. We're not talking about albums. We're talking about battle rap. And yeah, it's a lot of niggas that might rap better than Hitman in battle rap, but it ain't a lot of niggas that battle rap better than Hitman.
Do you think the Mook that beat Arsenal could beat Hitman?
No.
Not even close.
That version of Mook, I would not be scared of. I would be scared of him lyrically, but again, we expect you to be the lyrical, like, you know what I'm saying? We expecting you to be more layered than Hitman. However,
can we say Arsenal rap better than Hitman?
Not that night, hell no.
So you're saying Hitman? We're not talking battle rap. We're talking about rapping. You think Hitman is a better lyricist than Arsenal?
No.
Okay. So I mean, I'm not saying Arsenal was just fire in the Mook battle, but I'm saying I forgot which round that was where it was close, and I was like, dang, son. But he choked, and it was like, I gotta get up out of there. But lyrically, you don't think his Mook was dead. And Arch didn't meet him there, but he tried to. And every time Mook come outside, he never the same nigga we saw the last time. So you don't think he gonna be that times two? Shout out to Jazz,
I
because he
think
gonna have to be that time.
if you put so back to the New Jersey twerk, did I have New Jersey twerk clearly beating Mook? Yes, but did I feel like that was a bad Mook? No, I did not. So this is what I would say: give me the Mook performance with the sad song, with the Arsenal lyrics. That's what I'm expecting for Houston. I'm expecting Murder Mook to be dancing on stage, showing he has a level of performance to himself, but also showing the penmanship from the Arsenal battle.
Okay.
That's why I said we might have a problem. So there was a point where Mook felt like Hitman Holla dissed New York. I see what he tried to do, but to Hitman Holla's point, and it was a great point, and it's something again that the St. Louis battler that he got into it with, name not mentioned, even though we know he's talking about Bird, that's always been one of Bird's points. He was like, I was trying to smoke them New York niggas. You was trying to build with them. So, Mook, I hear you saying that he dissed New York, but the proof is not in the pudding.
Nah, you know, Hitman was saying like Mook has that New York nostalgic thing to him when it kind of rap, and he didn't get it out. You know what I'm saying? For necessary, he didn't get it out. Mook interrupted him, but then he had to go back, you know, tell him, all right, cool, I ain't let you spit your joint. So, you know, once again, back then they had to go to New York. So if you had a fan base, regardless of where you was from, your fan base came from you. Like you really grew up, like you grew up a fan base in your state. But when they came to battle rap, nigga, you had to grow that fan base in New York.
Okay. And one of the things that Hitman talked about in this interview, one of the main things he talked about was he kept stating that there's a new sheriff in town and that there's been a new sheriff in town. And everybody's known it in battle rap except for Murder Mook. And September 13th, he's going to find out. I think that's a very interesting statement because when you watch, I don't know how big of a basketball fan you actually are. This ain't no disrespect, but the 30 for 30, the dream team, when they talk about going to Barcelona and they talk about that practice where it was Magic Johnson versus Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan literally had to show Magic Johnson like it's a new sheriff in town. Like I got that. This I think that's where this analogy is coming from. And I think to this point, I do think Hitman, for the modern day battler, I do think Hitman is more of an in-game than Murder Mook. Only because if I'm the modern day battler, I think a Hitman Holla battle, it looks to me more realistic, a more realistic possibility than a Murder Mook battle.
So if you're a new guy, that's still tough. That's still tough.
Why?
Because even though we give like hard critic to like Mook, Lux, and Rex. Like Rex would come outside before Lux and Mook will. Getting a Hitman battle, you really gotta do like you gotta be doing something. You get what I'm saying? Like,
or you can just have the bread.
You can't just have the bread, but you gotta be doing something. You get what I'm saying? Like, Hitman's not just coming outside for you because you nice. Like, you gotta be a killer. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but again, so the easy to block captain is a perfect example.
All right, so but that's one out of how like.
But it was more realistic and it made more sense that.
I'm not technically, because remember, Easy almost got moved.
Almost
that year prior. That year prior, I want to say that year prior, he almost
That was
No,
what was that? That was the Drake card.
yeah. So we can't say that's too far fetched, but like outside of easy, like
He only
Hitman
battled
not.
12 times. He only got 12
But
battles.
what I'm saying is like Hitman not coming outside for like the average person. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
besides
again,
easy,
I'm not saying
besides
that,
easy,
I'm not saying
give me another superstar. Give me another superstar in battle rap that you feel like Hitman would take right now in battle rap. Like
New Jersey Twerk.
that battle, we know that battle. We trying to get that battle locked up. Give me somebody else.
Chef Trez.
That's the hit list at this point. You going after everybody that's just on the hit list. That's
But
just
nigga, you don't tell me you
you
want
right, you right,
examples,
you
and when I
right,
give you the examples, you mad at the examples I give you. What the hell?
you right. When I say like, do you see a real sick getting a Hitman? Do you see a Fong getting a Hitman?
No. But I also don't see them getting Murder Mook.
Which Hitman really is of that call. Like that's what I'm saying. So the whole like sheriff like to get Hitman to come outside is like trying to get Surf to come outside.
You said Twerk don't have a Hitman battle. No, he doesn't, but he will.
Yeah, now that gotta happen.
He will for sure.
And that's also
But even think about it. There was a point in time during COVID where Jack Boy and Hitman, niggas was just trying to say Jack Boy and Hitman for King of
now
Performance.
I ain't gonna front.
If he would have got past K-Shine, if he would have got that battle and he would have got past K-Shine,
he would have got Hitman would have had to come outside just to
get that ball back for his generation.
But I still don't think Jack was getting past K-Shine.
Shout out Jack because he just battled real deal on Band. They just dropped on the URL app today. I gotta check that out.
I heard he did good, phenomenal. But Hitman is like that's the beginning. Like you got the Smack and you got the URL. Like that's they're really close. They don't realize like that era is not. It's not much of a big gap. Cause that's when everybody was dirty still. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was press tees and outside and really didn't like each other. So new sheriff, I would say you passing the torch in a way. Like
this is I again that's why I started this whole little segment that Hitman is a more realistic end game for the modern day battle rapper.
I don't think so to also to give pushback. I just don't think people are just reaching out to battle Hitman.
No, because I would think again they think about he's probably
you're still looking at Mook and Luxon like in realistic. Like you're still looking at you're not the people. I need that on my resume. Like if they could come outside, I still need that.
You need that on your resume, or you would like that on your resume? Because there's a lot of people that Lux and Mook ain't gonna battle. They're still gonna have Hall of Fame careers.
Still love to. I mean, you could sit on a bench and be a part of a Hall of Fame team. And let's not forget, I ain't that much. Like I'm a basketball fan. Niggas was mad at that top 70. Was it 75? 77, 75? Niggas was mad at that top 75 players. Niggas ain't like that list. You know what I'm saying? They was like that person ain't doing nothing. Like, hey,
says not many people that can get that got Hitman and Mook battle on their resume, so it's neck and neck. No, I agree. Like it's very few people that have both. It's very few people that have both.
That's a fact.
Make sure y'all hit the likes, man.
I would say it's one of them things when you look at surfing them battling Twerk and Geechee and Hitman surfing them battling like Mook. It's like like it's somewhat of that magnitude.
So let me ask you this. We finally get to like, you know what I'm saying, where Hitman feels like him and Mook's relationship went wrong. He says Hitman feels like Mook was sneak dissing when he was talking about reload with the bullets that came out him. Hitman felt like it was disrespectful.
Me not liking a bar or saying that it was simple or didn't make sense. Do I deem that to be hate? I don't. It depends. Some people might look at it like that. It really depends on the relationship. I'm not going front. That bar fire.
I think so. This is what I so we
Because
also
it
cannot
came with
act
the
like,
remix too. It came with the remix too. So it's like, bro, like you can't even get mad.
but hold on. So that's why I think for Hitman, he felt like it was disrespectful because you're also talking about one of his biggest haymakers of all time. And yes, we know, like, first of all, most of this shit, y'all niggas is not killers and shooters. Just stop this shit. None of y'all niggas are. Maybe a couple of y'all niggas, but it's like 3. But for the most part, like, this is entertainment. So yes, can you actually reload with bullets that came out of somebody? No. However, in battle rap, you can. I got a gun so big. You know what I'm saying? I got a gun so small. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been exaggerated analogies. So I understand where Hitman may have taken offense to Murder Moose criticism. I wouldn't have deemed it disrespectful, but I also get it. Hitman, like, nigga, we was homies, we was cool. Like, if that's how you felt, you could have just told me. I don't know. Again, you just got. I think for Mook, you got to know your clientele. You got to know your friends. You got to know your friends. You got to know your associates.
That is true. That's what it boils down to.
Anthony says, I'm a Mook fan, but Hitman has a point. You don't slight someone you cool with on camera unless you've already told them beforehand. I'm not mad at that.
That I was about to say, like, if we had that personal conversation and I said it on cam, like, you already know I told you on with that bar, bro. So obviously, Hitman thought they had a better rapport, which I guess Mook, then he just, bro, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. So it's just it's two in your favorite saying two things could be true. You go holla at him, and then if you say it on cam, he already know. But do you really deem it this? I mean, I think you said the creativity of the bar is like that's what you kind of said because like it's creative because that was a remix as well. But I don't really because if I was in
Reload with
mid,
the bullets that came.
my,
That
but
shit was
if I'm
so
in
fire, though.
mid and I sit here and tell you like that bar is simplistic, or it's somebody that you look up to and he's like, yo, that was a basic crossover. It's like it's from his point of view. You get what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
that's a double-edged sword. That's a double-edged sword.
So what do you feel like Mook's response after hearing Hitman, you know what I'm saying, going on his tangent about like how he felt about Mook this and that bar, Mook coming back and saying, I see my opinion really hurt you. If you my homie, your opinion should hurt my feelings. I feel like
It should hurt but also it's somebody I looked up to. So it's like if somebody you look up to tell you, like you hear somebody say something like, yo, you damn, yo, let's go to the infamous, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole let Nas down. When he started to go commercial and Nas wasn't jacking it, my man's made a whole record about it. So I'm like, know what I mean? Because when your idols tell you like, nah, this not it, or somebody you look up to say this not it, you're gonna get offensive to. Like, what? Nigga, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm not mad at that. So you got Mook saying that he, you know what I'm saying, he discredited the reload with the bullets came out of him. Then rewind 3 years later, fast forward, we got the Tay Rock and Murder Mook battle. You know, I already know how I feel about that battle. I will forever die on the hill that if that battle had a crowd, I don't think that battle comes out that way. But it didn't. It is what it is. But how do you feel? Murder Mook was like, well, nigga, when I battled Tay Rock, you was like, I'm sick of this nigga. Now, Hitman clarified that statement. It was like, nigga, you just got done battle somebody from my class, from my area. You arguably beat him. People are saying you beat him. I'm sick of this nigga. Like, come see Big Dog. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that too, though. Because we see that all the time in battle rap. Like, I'm sick of this nigga, man. Lock this shit up. Like, y'all niggas is playing like this nigga really like that. And he not really like that. I will show you he ain't like that. I hate this nigga. Like, I'm sick of this nigga. Like, fuck. We ain't gonna act like that don't happen in battle rap all the time.
Nah, it definitely does.
So again, anybody like Hitman, we playing both sides. We give you all. Hey, brother.
Yeah, chill out. Don't provoke my judge. My judge ain't passing bags and bodies. I got Mook winning. Look, it's okay.
We'll get to that. Mook says he's been main eventing his whole career. I don't think you can argue that. 12 battles, 12 main events. Hitman is saying, okay, but I also had to start from the bottom and like build my career up. And like Mook, you saying the bottom for you was battling for free. Okay, I get that. But if you were still battling as a headliner for free, as a main event for free, that's different than somebody who, again, and you also got to think about the Midwest era of when they was coming up. They had to go through the Arsenals, the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was certain people that they had to see to get to the main event.
Nah,
to get there. And we're not about to act like Hitman Holla had like 17 battles where this nigga was an opener on the card. Like if Hitman Holla was an opener on the card, I really got to see what the card was because you know the card was crazy.
Nah, first off, Hitman also did have a lot with, because back in the day, we talking where it was, who you know type joint where he actually got the rap for niggas and then niggas started, fucking with niggas. When you say started, like I said, Mook was just one of them. He's a pioneer, bro. So it's like I wasn't getting paid. So by the time we get paid, bro, like I'm main event, I'm getting paid. Like I've never not main eventing. It's like touche. You know what I'm
Hitman
saying?
can say he never stepped away from battle rap. And I don't, and maybe that's something that's something you because if you think about his career, he battling way more now than what he did when, you know what I'm saying, when everything was going on.
No, that's a fact.
So I think, and I hope I didn't give away an angle for Hitman just now, but I feel like that is an angle that is going to hit in Houston. Like, nigga, you left us to go chase your dreams. I chased my dreams while still bringing up battle. That motherfucker, shit go ahead.
Like I said, once again, that's when everybody was getting deals. Like
that's fine. And the Hitman said, I got a deal too, and I even still battling.
But also at that time too, the bread then ain't the bread that was in the.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You got into battle rap at a bad time, sir. You should have waited.
What? I got kids. I'm young. What are you talking about? Y'all gonna give me what? 15? Yo, you gonna give me 50 up front for this deal? Say less for this battle rap shit. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So that is a good angle though.
So then they get back to Hitman again. Mook says, "Well, I'm 12 for 12 main events." Hitman, he says, "Hitman, are you 100% main event?" And he said, "No." He says, he asked, "Well, am I 100%?" He says, "Yes." Then I don't know why Murder Mook couldn't understand the question, but the question that Hitman countered him on was, if we're going off percentages, if I battle, what is the percentage of views of that battle? How many views I'm going to have more than you? It's 100%. Like, it's just 100%. Like, again, the man averages like 2.3 million views a battle. Like,
so the pushback is from the view count. I applaud you, but when we say, you put my name on a card, I'm not going below nobody.
We can say that now, though. And again, my question is, if they saying Holla got 58 battles, how many of those battles was he not the main event for? How many of them cards? Like, realistically.
Don't know.
Maybe I bet it's a single digits. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be an overwhelming percentage.
It's not. But also, you got to look at it when you're upper class, because they are still upper class. When they on the card, you still got to find some way to headline that shit, bro. I don't know. Look, you're right. It ain't that many. But hey, Mook said it don't matter when I come outside, I'm headlining. So the views don't even matter. When I come outside, they book me the battle and I'm headlining. Hands down.
So Summer Madness 2 was Murder Mook and Iron Solomon as the headliner. What was Summer Madness 1? What was that? Was that Hitman and Hollow?
Oh, don't give me the
I'm
going
trying to look.
all the way,
I'm trying to look it up right
all the
now.
way, all the way back in that memory bank.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to see if I can find it. It's a real quick Google image search.
It's a real quick Google image search. Um,
But while I'm sitting here looking for this, while I continue to look for this, y'all make sure y'all hit the likes, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We will be having Av will be in the building tomorrow night talking about his return on the URL. Also, he is battling next month on his bulletproof card as well. Goodness gracious, him versus Rex. Hitman thinks T-Rex is the real GOAT of battle rap. How you feel about that?
Mook and Lux already said Rex is the better rapper than the both of them. Low key said he's beating both of them. It's just not. I'm not gonna say it's no footage, but it's like no footage. But they both have said like when it comes to like Rex is that. You get what I'm saying? I think even when you look at it, when Mook and Lux left, Rex still kept that torch going. So I'm not mad when you say that. Like I can't argue that. Like there's no way you can argue something of that magnitude when you say it in here and think about that era and how Rex really from there to now is still outside doing his numbers, bro. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the same thing with Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, who's the GOAT? All of that stuff is subjective. But I think Rex is a GOAT. I think Mook is a GOAT. I also think Holla is a GOAT. I think Lux is a GOAT. I think Clips is a GOAT. Like all of those names deserve, you know what I'm saying, deserve the credit and the recognition that they get. So it's kind of like, and I feel Murder Mook too, because it's the same thing. Like if someone said that Deadass was the best, you know what I'm saying, the best commentator in battle rap, like I'm gonna be, you know me, I'm gonna be just as proud as if, you know what I'm saying, if they say Deadass, like I'm gonna be just as proud as if they said Tim. Because we know, like, we built this thing together. Yeah, we are separate entities, but when we came together with one mission in mind to elevate this game, like we did that. And so one name is synonymous with the other. You can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't have peanut butter without the jelly. You can't have Kool-Aid without the sugar. Apparently, Shotgun Suge just learned you can't have catfish without motherfucking spaghetti. I don't understand you East Coast niggas, man.
Wait, hold on, what?
This nigga Shotgun Suge said he was today years old when he found out that spaghetti and catfish go together. I said, nigga, please.
Nah, hold on, cause where you do what? Where they do that at?
Is you for real?
I'm dead to fuck serious.
Nigga.
Oh, nah, wait. I went Suge on that. Wait, time out. What?
Well, take your ass to the grocery store like that nigga Suge did. Cause he was right. He took a picture. He was right at the grocery store. Had his he had his spaghetti sauce. He's about to put the turkey meat in there, ground turkey meat, and he had some catfish. Bro, that's bro. You ain't living until you had catfish and spaghetti. I don't give a damn what you saying. That's crazy that you ain't ever experienced that in your life.
You saw, I said, wait, what happened? Nah, that's
Hitman want to bet everything. I think, you know what I'm saying? When you confident in battle rap, I think one, obviously it's a competitive sport. Hitman has to be the biggest competitor in this sport, hands down. Again, the man will bet you in a foot race. He'll bet you in basketball. He'll bet you in the I Declare Thumb War. Like, it don't matter to him. He was trying everything to get Murder Mook to bet him. Murder Mook said, I'm broke, baby.
He said, look, I don't do that no more. I don't gamble. I don't do none of that.
Do you think Money on the Floor would make this battle even more enticing, or you think the battle's already sold as is? And
Nah,
it can't like there can't be more on the line because to me, the pride is more than anything. I feel like this is one of them battles a year from now when they see each other in passing, somebody will be like, I whooped your ass, right?
nah, for sure. I don't think you got to do nothing more for this battle to make this battle more spicy than what it is. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just ready for the 13th, bro. That's all I'm.
So hold on, we almost done with the notes, and then I got a couple more things I want to talk about. Hit the likes, man. We finally over 100 people on the live on YouTube. We appreciate that. I will go to X and check in over there real quick, see where we at. Got about the same. Got about 100 bucks. So we got about 200 in here rocking with us, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. I understand y'all probably heard this thing. You know what I'm saying, played out all the way. From everybody's had their own opinion, you know what I'm saying? But this is ours, so we appreciate y'all rocking with us. What do you feel about Mook calling Hitman Bar simple and calling him a simpleton?
And when I heard that, I ain't gonna front. I thought about Sean because they don't rap the same, but when it comes to performance, it's all about delivery, right? So even with the complexity of a bar, the way they deliver it with the performance, I'm not gonna say that he not wrong about it, because Hitman is simple, but Hitman can get lyrical and really rap that rap. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends on what Hitman we get.
So this is what I would say. One, we also got to remember this is a big stage. It's a big stage battle. And we know how we say about them lyrical miracle guys. It's hard to win in the building when you're super layered.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and then again, people be no offense to anybody that follow us, you know what I'm saying, in the battle rap community. But niggas have definitely question the education of some of these the battle rap community. And the ability to understand bars in real time. So yeah, Hitman bars may be simple when you write them down, but then when you're adding him doing a 360, when you adding him, you know what I'm saying, like acting out what the hell is going on with his bars, is more than that. Because again, we talk a lot about breath control, more so with the females or with the bigger, you know what I'm saying, the bigger battlers, you know what I'm saying. I remember when T-Rex came back and he was having trouble breathing during his bars. I remember even when we talk about women, like when Coffee came back from her pregnancy, the battle with Twerk, and she talked about breath control, that being a factor. We don't have that problem with Hitman Holla, and he does more than anybody. He maximizes the stage more than anybody has ever maximized the stage. So I don't feel like necessarily that's a bad thing to have simplistic bars, because again, if the goal is to have the people understand what you said, and it's not what you say, it's always how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's. I mean, you can call it simple, but shit, I got a Hall of Fame career off these simple bars.
I was about to say, nah, look, you can still know, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go right and still try to block it, but it don't happen,
Hitman said he 4 rounds ready. Did you like the little freestyle that Holla did? Because I don't think that was in.
It was
I ain't gonna lie, this was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold
simple. I said it's nice. This is nice. This is nice.
He said we can turn the lights off and my jury started dancing. I still get performance of the night.
Nah, that was a nice throwaway.
So there's a couple things that I want people to understand about Murder Mook coming into this battle. And he said on an interview, shout out Hip Hop Is Real. He said he owed Houston one.
Boy,
I don't know if everybody picked up on that because I remember Summer Madness 11.
Boy.
You know how I talk about that battle with Murder Mook. I sat down, I left the venue. Like, it was like, look, him and Reed Dollars had to be one of the worst battles I've ever seen in my life. Definitely in person.
Boy.
Do you feel like Hitman should be a little bit more concerned with Murder Mook's performance, saying that he says he owes Houston?
That's a yes. Because you gotta be 10 times better than what he was. Oh my gosh.
But that had, to me, that was Murder Mook's worst performance in his career, to me, that I've ever seen.
Still, you still gotta be, because you're going to the same place that that joint was nasty, bro. So it's like it's something to be worried about, bro. It's just something to be worried about.
Okay. Do you feel like Mook has changed? Because he, again, all throughout this face off, this is what you pretty much see from Mook. And if you see the thumbnail, I got the thumbnail at the part where Hitman is like towering over Mook, and Mook is just sitting there emotionless. Like, he's not even looking up at this fool. He's just like, all right, man, we just gonna let you do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I used to be like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the rah-rah guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I was there. Used to have a big jewelry on, you know what I'm saying? I wore the Mook chain. Don't forget about the Mook chain. You know what I'm saying?
I would say
with the diamonds type shit, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Do I feel like Mook has changed? Not like you said, like, going through certain stuff in life, I guess you could say you grow up. So, and certain things do change about you, and obviously, things. Yes, he has changed.
But I feel like Hitman has changed too. I don't think we've seen it because I feel like we saw a change in Murder Mook when he battled Arse.
I think when you say humble, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Hitman is not humble, but I feel like he ain't hit that wall yet where what? I could do this, but I don't even got to do this to this magnitude.
I think where people think
like not free to wave. I think when Surf's not gonna come out the way he went in. He gonna be Surf.
I'm gonna pause you there, brother, but go ahead, go off. I'm definitely gonna pause you though.
But he's not gonna be the same person we saw go into the jail, bro. He's gonna be he's probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? Something's gonna be different. I think him just hasn't hit that wall yet where it's like, let me put off the gas.
Or how about this? Again, I felt like I saw a change in Mook when he battled Arsenal. Knowing that Arsenal's gonna be disrespectful, even when Arsenal talked about, you know what I'm saying, his mother, he didn't react. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, and he still shook Arse's hand at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hitman having a child. It's his second child. The first one, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations, graduated high school. He did that one. You know what I'm saying? But that was Young Gunner. You know what I'm saying? That's Young Gunner Hitman. This is Gerald Fulton, you know what I'm saying, Jr. Having, you know what I'm saying, a second child with his fiance. I feel like that it changes you, man. Me, I'm 9 months into my last one, so I can tell you I'm changed. The first one was like, okay, cool, but this one, with everything that came with Trey being born, being a NICU baby, and all that other shit, how could it not change me? You know what I'm saying? And again, you have the situation with Cinnamon. We're glad that she all right, you know what I'm saying, with the home invasion and situation. How could that not change Holla?
True. I'm not saying
we haven't seen it yet because we haven't been in a position where he had to show maturity. You think about the people that he battled. Ill Will, goofy ass nigga. Respect the Ill Will. That's my dog. Geeksy. I mean, he's a gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is.
Hustle aggressive. Now.
Hustle aggressive, but like Mook is a different, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like, usually Mook would have went back and forth. Like I said, it's just one of them things where Mook is just in a different space in life where it's like, you know what? Zen. Zen.
He
That's
found
it.
his chi. He centered his chi.
Zen. That's it. That's all. So even when you got somebody, like I said, of Hitman, where it's still like it's like, bro, you could do that without the. I
But
could
that's
prove
him
my
though.
point without
That's like me. You telling me not to do that off camera, and you know I do that shit all the time.
all the time. But then it's
All the
like,
time. I be trying to
but
tell you, St. Louis niggas is yes alike. Like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Really ain't too far off.
but it's also like, bro, you know, you could have did all of that without doing all of that, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
just one of them things where it's like you could have did all of that without doing all of that and still, so you good though. But yeah, no, I think Mook has changed. You know, like I said, he went through life. You know, now therapy, you know, sobriety, all that good stuff. His material, he's translating better in battle rap. So this is just another battle to see. You know, every time we see him, he get better. Hey, yo, you get busy in this one. You get busy in this one. It's like, oh my, all right, look. And then, you know, I don't know where he go from here. You know what I'm
Who?
saying? But Mook, I don't know where you go from here. Um,
Jazz.
mm,
You gotta go Jazz.
mm.
I think regardless of the outcome, you gotta go Jazz. I feel like me personally, honestly, and I've said this before. I feel like Jazz deserved the winner of this shit. Whoever wins this battle, I feel like needs to battle Jazz.
Either way, that's a crazy headline.
Crazy headliner.
Nah, for sure.
What do you when you hear when Mook says I'm about to rap like I'm broke? What what
Hey,
what is your reaction to that?
he rapping like his life depends on it. That's it. That's all.
Rapping like you broke is a very dangerous thing.
I'm rapping like my life depends on it. That's it. That's all.
Let me ask you this: what does a Mook win do for him?
Just solidifies. Hey, yo, you pups, go back. Chill out now. Cause look what we got. We got what besides the big K battle that was nasty, right? But when you talk
$3.
now, I was going more newer class, not older class. When you look at the Rock Arsenal, so you got Big K Rock Arsenal. I don't want to forget nobody. Then it'd be Hitman. Oh, twerk. But that's five.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably beat the face of battle rap. um, the Big K was nasty. Had a good showing against Twerk. Killed Arsenal. Which one am I forgetting?
Hmm.
Which one am I forgetting? I just named all five. So good performance against Twerk. Oh, the Geechee.
Great performance against Arsenal.
Geechee, that's the one I was forgetting. So beat Geechee, Arsenal, Tay Rod. Nasty against Big K, and a good performance against Twerk. When you beat three people from that class, besides Geechee not from that class, but the new era, you get Hitman. Y'all stop playing with me, bro. I keep bringing me this nigga, and I be getting him up out of it.
Okay. Can I tell you what a hitman win does for his career? A
What it
hitman
do?
win over Murder Mook?
What it do?
Because you make the argument that he might be the greatest battle rapper ever. Given everything that he's never left the culture, the views is there, the grudge matches is there. We say grudge matches
We
make
need, we need, we need,
careers.
we need him and Lux, and him and Rex.
Do you need? I don't think you need a T-Rex battle.
I'll take the Lux battle. You need the Lux battle. You want the Rex battle.
I think when I speak on my Mount Rushmore, my personal Mount Rushmore, I got Hitman Holla on my Mount Rushmore. I think if Hitman Holla gets a clear win over Mook on September 13th, I think everybody will start to reconfigure their Mount Rushmores.
Nah,
I'm not saying that they're going to boot Murder Mook off their Mount Rushmore because Murder Mook is on my Mount Rushmore. But what I'm saying is there's going to be a greater argument for those who have always said Hitman ain't there if he clearly beats Mook.
Nah, you definitely gotta consider. You have to consider, that being a thing because a lot of people put Arts up there, because Arts did do a lot of stuff when it comes to the culture. But when we sit here and say,
that's what I said. Thank you, Calvin. That's what I thought that shit was fire. He said, "Cut the lights off." You know what I'm saying?
That was nice.
My jury's still dancing and still get performance of the night.
Nah, that was a throwaway. I don't want to say that was a throwaway. That was a throwaway. Also, I gotta give credit because I did hear like Hitman do be thinking about bars on it. Like he be looking at stuff and just be thinking about stuff.
Well, I feel like that was a freestyle. I honestly feel like that was because again, just the way he brought that in, talking about they say this is angular versus performance. Well, we can cut the lights.
That's what I gotta give credit. But I'm not going to discredit him saying it's not a freestyle because I've heard that Hitman can look at stuff and then in his head be like,
no, these fucking nets is killing me.
But nah, I think I definitely could sit here and say like you can definitely make more arguments for him being on Mount Rushmore. I still would say I'm petty. You think he gonna have a better? Nah, I'm not. That's not even. That's a no-brainer. I was gonna say you think he gonna have a better battle with Mook than Verb did, but that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, because he's not gonna let Mook rap for 24 minutes.
Don't nobody go watch that battle like that, bro.
I can't even watch that round. Like, what are we talking about? Watching the whole battle? Like, what are we doing at that point? But I do want to play some of the face-off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Takeover Battle League. We couldn't get clearance to play the whole face-off and do a live reaction like I really wanted to. But I didn't feel like getting my channel flagged. Respectfully. So, hit the likes. We're going to go ahead and play this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out OTFMZ for the clip, as always.
TV. I've been here on myself. These niggas act scared. I don't want to do nothing wrong to make the fans mad. I don't want to scream. I don't want to shout. That's why he don't promo, because he's scared to really bet on himself. I get on these cameras and I listen.
You just finished saying I always used to say I want to bet. Now I don't bet on myself. You're losing me.
You don't.
You're losing
me. Why you don't promo?
You're losing.
Why don't you promo?
My silence is bigger than anything you could ever say.
All right.
So look, guys, hey, so that was real cute, right? So look though. But that's what I'm saying. These niggas get up here and they say anything for giggles. Because I'm the type to make them prove it. If your silence is bigger than whatever I'm doing, why the fuck it take you a year to do 1 million views versus Big K? Why is his numbers lower than mine if his silence is that big? That don't make sense. You can't even pack out 100 room in Atlanta, in a blue room. I was there. All that heavy shit, you sound like that to them. My last 5 battles is like 27 million views. You're not nowhere near me. You ain't been on TV in 20 years. You ain't sold out a minute. You're not me. You're not me. You're not me. That shit sound good to them. You talking to me now.
I'm not you.
No, you're not.
I'm not you. I don't want to be you. Listen, you took that all the way out of context. You talking about my silence and then you just went to a whole nother narrative. I just said me not promoing. That's what's the conversation, correct? You said me not promoting, right? My silence was bigger than anything you could ever say. You did all of that. You feel me? You start talking about views and money and being on TV and things. Beautiful. That's nice for you. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna put you on TV on the 13th. Believe me. Believe me.
Hitman.
But this ain't even, this is, listen, bottom line, I rap better than you. Let's not forget that. All of this other shit you talking about, I've been on TV, I've been here on myself.
Oh boy, I cannot wait till mother.
Yo, Mook is such a Sagittarius.
What you mean by that?
How he could take 1 point, be like, no.
Let's stay on point. You said all that because because again,
niggas be so technical. You be like, bro, no, nigga.
But see that when Hitman said when Hitman asked about the promo, that's why I took it as when he says my silence is bigger than anything that you did. Again, I'm thinking, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? The whole time Hitman and Burr is going back and forth. What is the elephant in the room? What is everybody talking about and not talking about? The fact that Murder Mook is not saying nothing this whole summer. Well, every time we look at Mook chilling. Mook ain't he not in conflict. He not having back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He not. But again, though, I think Hitman has to operate like that because he thrives off that type of pressure, that type of intensity, if that makes sense. It's like Jordan was one of them competitors where, like, you may know, like, don't piss Jordan off, but Jordan will look at you like, nigga, did you not untie your shoes? Did you tie your shoes double knotted when you playing against me? Oh no, nigga, I'm about to give you 45 right now for this. Like, he's going to create a narrative to be pissed off at you, to be mad at you. He's going to create a narrative where his back is up against the wall and he has something to prove. Either way, man, September 13th couldn't get here fast enough.
Nah, I can't. We got what, 3 more weeks?
What we got? Today is the 18th. We got less than a month. We got less than a month, and we will be in Houston, Texas. I cannot wait. Hell, he's gonna jump for almost 90 minutes though. Good guy, goddamn.
Longer than the face off.
Longer than the goddamn face off. But again, it's that much history in it though. Is that, and again, if you trying to give light to both sides and what they're saying, it should be a lot to say. Because it was a lot said. There's gonna be a lot more said on September 13th.
Like I said,
are you taking bets for this? Because I heard you say you had Mook winning.
I mean, it's home team. Like,
so what we doing then?
We ain't doing no bets.
No, what we doing then?
We ain't doing no bets.
How about this? Because you my man, so I don't want to take your money, right? But I will take your pride, though. Let's put a hat up. If I win, you gotta buy a St. Louis Cardinal hat. You gotta buy a St. Louis Cardinal hat. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta wear it when we do the bar recap. And if Murder Mook wins, if the consensus is Murder Mook won the battle, first watch. I don't got no New York hat. You know, I pride myself in not having a New York hat. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta do what?
What that again? I feel like that's fair though.
That's fair.
We can do that.
We could do that.
All right, man.
I got Mook 2-1.
I got Holla 2-1. Here's it. So one thing that Holla said to Ennis, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up and let everybody go home. Say good night. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the babies. Holla said if Murder Mook don't make it out the first round, he's gonna get dark.
And you said Mook, Hitman ain't won a lot of his recent first rounds, so
he hasn't.
So with that being said, am I too worried about Mook getting the first? No. Because Mook gonna get the first.
And then what? And then what?
And then that third round, he gonna speak to that man, son. I'm calling first and third.
All right, I got Holla second and third.
First and third.
I cannot wait to the third. Oh my God, this shit is about to be electric in the building.
first and now I really want to say first and second, but some telling me first and third. So I'm gonna go with the gut. First and third.
No, Holla second rounds have been magical. If you know what I'm saying, if you think about his second round against Geechee, you think about the second round versus Ill Will.
That's why I said we gotta go for the weak points of first and third.
Even his second round versus Hustle, like
his thirds be landing shaky. So you know, they be landing, but it be turbulence. It be turbulence. You know what I'm saying? So first and third, Mook 2-1.
the hats is on the line.
Make sure.
I swear to God, if I gotta wear a New York Yankee, if I gotta
get a hat,
like I hope my card decline when I go buy this. If I had to go buy that dumbass hat,
and when you have to go buy,
I'm not buying that fucking hat, bro.
When you go buy the Yankee,
my skin hurt. My skin about to break out thinking about that shit, bro. I can't wear. Tyler, do not put me out here in no stanky Yankee. I can't do it. Dude. I cannot wear no.
Yo, I know I'm not gonna have to wear a St. Louis hat. I know I'm not gonna have to.
That's okay. We'll put St. Louis flowers on your casket.
All I know is September 13th. It's New York. It's New York. You know what I'm saying? It's New York. You know what I'm saying? And be prepared to rock that Yankee fitted.
September 13th, man. This is the culture that Holla built, man. Welcome. But we appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I know we said we was gonna talk about Sirius Jones and T-Rex, but shit, it's already been 90 minutes, man. That's well more. I gotta do a live in the morning. I got an interview in the morning too. Sure do. But no, we're gonna connect sometime during the day with a live. So I'll talk about that then. Also, the Nexus card is going down this weekend on the 23rd. So we got to get our predictions in on that behalf. What else is going on? Av interview tomorrow night. So we working, man. We working. Like I told you, I said we was back outside. Y'all seen the numbers we did this past weekend. You seen the numbers that we did last week. You know what I'm saying? We getting back in that algorithm, man. We definitely getting back in that algorithm. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all because we could not do that alone. It's all because of y'all, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video on the way out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and X. My Twitch is temp_check_. Please follow me there. I'll follow you back. I'm trying to we'll be doing more longer streams, I guess, over on that platform eventually. So we working, man. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Deadass, let the people know where they can find you at, my brother.
Deadass Talk with a W. Heard Battle Rap Green Screen Go soon to return.
And let me ask y'all before we go, what hat do you feel like Deadass would look good in? What St. Louis hat should I get him? The bird, the STL? I'm gonna get him the STL because y'all don't know about the different logos of the St. Louis, but when y'all see him in that St. Louis hat, you gonna know why. It's because Hollow walked his homie down.
He out of pocket. Get ready for that Yankee though.
No, just make sure your pocket got about $55 for that fitted. Just know that. But I appreciate y'all, man. We see y'all tomorrow.